us bursary, and our local government chairman was nowhere to be found before they could give us, because the man was hiding money. The local government secretariat was busted, but good, because people riot. I couldn't receive any bursary. Maybe I would have said that's the only thing I enjoy from them. Then, apart from that one, anyway.
What of healthcare system? You have not enjoyed any experience there.
Healthcare, like
health insurance as a Nigerian, a bona fide.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning everywhere, wherever you are watching us from. We are here live this morning to talk about the jubilation that is going on in Southeast right now, because the king, the leader of the Southeast, is about coming out. So what do you have to say, sir?
Yeah,
in a lifetime you
see that.
And let me tell you, I've never seen a politician give me 1 naira before. The last vote I casted was for Buhari first time. And since then I couldn't.
Since the whole Nnamdi Kanu is Nigeria custody,
I've known how not to rely on Nigeria government, because if you keep on meditating about how Nigeria government is treating us and how the price of commodities this skyrocketed, honestly speaking, you will not
what is going on now since
somebody was asking me, do you know how much they are selling
president of America?
Now I said, and they live chicken now.
By January,
I can't remember when I buy live chicken. If I want to eat chicken,
January 20,
January 20, I will go and buy afternoon. Maybe just to have
the president of America.
Number one citizen of America.
Sorry for cutting you short, sir. Do you think this arrival of Donald Trump has a way of making this allegation we are hearing, though it's true, because in Southeast now there is jubilation. My in-laws have come in Southeast that everywhere there is jubilation, that the sediment Nnamdi Kanu is coming out before the 31st of December. Do you think that this Donald Trump arrival is a fear that Nigeria want to release Nnamdi Kanu?
1 million times. Right. That one will
not 100, 1 million times. Look at when they are doing campaign. The Nigerian politicians, the North and the West, for they didn't like Donald Trump,
and
because of what? His amount said that when he be American president,
it's so beautiful.
Black,
you still want to renovate
Africa will go
after
and develop their
president's house with 15 billion.
And you know that
renovating government house,
Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, what did this man fight for Africa to be what? To be okay.
Renovated now. So
and you see that many people, foreign nations, didn't support Nnamdi Kanu because of what? He wants when they open Africa eyes,
to buy kitchen,
and the only man will stand that kind of thing, say Africa must use Donald Trump. You see that Donald Trump and Nnamdi Kanu like they work hand to hand.
Last year,
Nnamdi Kanu is an African man. Donald Trump is American, and Donald Trump wants Africa to be open.
Computer.
Now, the struggle of Nnamdi Kanu is sending maybe Donald Trump or whatever, and the following year they will still put it there. Kidnap Nnamdi Kanu and somewhere.
And when we say budget,
when they are starting campaign, they say that Donald Trump cannot win because that is Africa must
fraud. All fraud will be channeled into it.
Immediately Donald Trump win
each
as a president of America.
Their budget.
I mean, Nigeria itself,
in the process, they will have fuel it.
They know that
they give it money.
If they still allow
some of the money that they budget for them, if it will remain
problem.
What do they? You will never hear a
ask them question. You know that the government that
we have spent so
using Africa or Nigeria that illegal government.
It's meant to be fair.
A government that enter by one corner. And to them, to not allow Donald Trump to bring their issue, they need to do what? To do the major certain thing. That major certain thing we are talking about, number one, to release Nnamdi Kanu, because the whole international law already said to release Nnamdi Kanu. The man is innocent.
Okay, sir, before you continue, yesterday we talked about this same issue, about this release of Nnamdi Kanu.
And some people told us that this one Biafra is happening for this Donald Trump that just win the election. That Donald Trump will not do anything concerning Biafra. That for instance, Donald Trump was there 4 years ago. In fact, when this Okonjo-Iweala, which is Igbo from Igbo side, want to be this world, this position is holding today, the Donald Trump stood against her for her not to be in that position. He took the intervention of Joe Biden that came that make this Okonjo-Iweala to be in the position where he are, because he was still being re-elected now. Do you think that even if Donald Trump is in that seat today, Donald Trump will have time for Africa? We even have time for anything concerning the Nnamdi Kanu. Because the other people are saying that the Igbos, they are just dancing, they are just doing what is not concerning that Donald Trump don't have any business concerning you.
Then he brought in technocrats.
You know, everybody has different opinion, and everybody, he cannot please all women at the same time, and everything have season.
With all the
when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu start agitation of Biafra,
if the source of income
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have upper hand when Donald Trump is a president.
That's why.
And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to march 1 million march to go and meet Donald Trump before that season. Donald Trump already complete in 4 years as a president of America. They did what? They work against Donald Trump to remove Donald Trump in that position. And it was when Donald Trump is there, he have some certain work he's doing. Number one, he make his capital of Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, yes. Which so many people
not
against it.
Easy thing to do it.
No.
And many nations that have many calamities that time, Donald Trump traveled there and settled many issues. And Donald Trump supported Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in his own agitation. That is the reason why immediately Donald Trump stepped down as a president of America. That is the first time they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and done. And another thing, the position is supposed to have the time of Donald Trump. That is everything have time and season. Maybe Donald Trump have a lot of things in the memory to do. Maybe he's not in a good position to do that, but we cannot satisfy everybody in the same time. As far as God didn't do it, no man can do it. And that Donald Trump is somebody that come outside and tell you, as Africa have those kind of people, why those people cannot go their place and develop their land? CEO, the Nkoji one with the children school in Nigeria or any African school, all of them were the same abroad. Why the same thing we have? Why cannot use and develop our land? Because of what? We don't believe ourselves. And the Donald Trump try to do that Africa to believe themselves. Yes. Like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, what happened for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu live in luxurious life, supposed to live in Britain. And say,
abandon those things.
Abandon everything. He said, I want to call my land and do anything who wants to happen, let that happen. That's the reason why I say that Donald Trump will support the Biafra and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, immediately Donald Trump win as election as a president, what happened? The system to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu change. We see the old politician, the king, all of them already come outside and say, release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe before it's not like that.
Okay, sir, let me ask you this question. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out today and go back to Southeast and he say, okay, with what I have experienced so far, I have agreed that let the sleeping dog lie. Let's hold on with this agitation first. They have promised us this, they have promised us. Will the Biafrans still believe in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu?
Number one, the spirit of the one that died will do it to scrap Nnamdi Kanu immediately.
You mean that?
Yes.
Is he on covenant? Is Nnamdi Kanu on
He's a covenant
with who?
with Biafrans.
Okay.
Are you getting me? What is happening in Biafra land since the war until now? The millions of Biafrans already paid the what? The largest sacrifice to achieve the Biafra. No person, no man will come outside and say that anything agitation of Biafra is what? Cut off. Except the person who resurrect all the whole people that died. That's only thing will make Biafra to stop. But the level in Biafra may know that it can't be possible. It can't be possible. Biafrans already come to do what? Stay. Maybe it can take time. As far as Israel later have their independence, Israel served Egypt 463 years. They later have their independence. Talk less of Biafrans. One day our people say one day monkey go market, you no go return back. This we are talking Biafra. One day the issue of Biafra will be what? Old story. Biafra will come and stay as a nation and work perfectly the way God wants it.
Okay, now, sir, let me ask you this question. If you look at Biafra right now, since the arrest of Samuel Ekpa, or since he has been stopped, since we stop hearing him from online, you could see that this Biafra agitation, the spirit that is driving during Samuel Ekpa, as less. We don't more hear about it at home. We don't hear about all those actions, threatening action against Nigeria if they don't release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's, for instance, if by January at the end of this year they don't release Nnamdi Kanu, what is the next options for Biafra to take?
Number one, it's not that in the arrest Samanepa or that the said Samanepa sit at home stop. No, sit at home stay on Monday. And the day they arrest Samanepa, you know how many people they have Nigerian military they are dropped that day.
You mean?
I say, you know how many Nigeria military that drop?
That resign from being a military.
Whether resign or anyhow. Are you getting me? People that do sit at home is voluntary. Do it because of what? Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
Samanepa is not forcing anybody to do sit at home. And again, when you are the boss, maybe you move out and stay somewhere, you know that your active will reduce more till the next person will take over, will do it, will balance very well.
Okay, sir.
We will continue when the boss stop.
I'm coming back to you because what you have just said now, that Samuel Ekpa is not arrested, you come and explain it far better for us so that our audience might get more understanding. You say something that you are in view of Donald Trump to send every Nigerians in America back home to come and develop their country, which I believe that your brothers in the America, Atlanta, Georgia, in different places in America, they will not be happy for this. But let me get the view of the evangelists. I'll come back to you for you to finalize this. The only evangelist of Biafran. Good morning, sir. Thank you for having you this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good
yes.
morning, my viewers.
I just
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are watching us from. I remember humble self, the Biafra, only Biafran evangelist that speak the truth and nothing but the truth, ready to end by it, because that is the gospel. Thou shalt know the truth, and the truth that it will make you free. The one you practice. So,
thank you, evangelist, for having you on this platform, the Waymaker TV, this morning. So yesterday we talked about the jubilation in Southeast. Everybody is happy. Even yesterday night, my in-law called me. He said they are expecting, they are jubilating that before at the end of this year, Nnamdi Kanu, the king of Southeast, the leader of Southeast, will be out.
The president.
Okay.
The president. Yes. The president.
Okay, now a lot of people are saying that it's a joke that Nnamdi Kanu is not coming out or that. Now, our question this morning is that in case if the Nnamdi Kanu is not released before the end of this year, is there any options on the board for Biafra to take? And the second question is that people are saying that you guys are jubilating the Biafrans, the Igbos, that this man, what is he called, Donald Trump, the president of America elect, is going to do the needful for Biafran. And a lot of people argued it yesterday that Donald Trump don't have any business with Biafra, that in fact 4 years of Donald Trump, he was the one that kicked against Okonjo-Iweala for him not to be in this present position she is today. Thank God for Joe Biden who helped her. That what making people think of jubilating that Donald Trump has come in, will come and make Biafra to come into reality, that it will not happen. What do you have to say about that, sir?
God bless you. Donald Trump, like I said in one of the interviews yesterday, that if I happen to be in the shoe of Donald Trump, I will do more than Donald Trump. I will make sure I deport every Nigeria, both the Igbos. I will make sure that no governor cross the air.
Evangelist, if your brother is in Atlanta, you mean you should come back home to come and join you?
Everybody return home. Let's develop our land. Let me tell you, that place you run to, is it not human being that made it to be the way it is? Let me tell you, the people that are encouraging our politicians to carry out their evil, the governors or whatsoever, are these people. Are these Oyibos? Are this Western world? If they should deny our governors and our president all those traveling, they will sit up here and do the needful. They are the one encouraging them. They are using that system to launder to carry our money away from Nigeria. They are encouraging them to do evil. You understand me? And it's what Trump is doing. People don't really understand the angle that Donald Trump is going. He wants development of every country. He wants every country, every continent to reason, to think. Stop thinking of America, running to America, that is only America you can survive. You can even survive and have a meaningful life in your own country. Go and put the things in place. Do the right thing in your own country. You will see that you will enjoy it better than coming to America. You understand me? This is a message that is coming from Trump, but people do not understand that angle, understand it that way. They are seeing the man as a wicked priest. He's not being wicked. He's trying to do what other countries cannot do. If other Western world, America, Australia, Africa here, could do this, if they can reason this, they will know that Donald Trump meant well for every continent and for every country. It's not bad. And let me tell you, because of this jackpot level of a thing, it makes Nigeria, especially Nigerian youth, to be more weaker in fighting for their rights. Yes. Yes, and that is the truth. They don't have the right to stand and fight for their rights because they have hope somewhere. And let me go to America. Who make America what it is? Is it not human being? Yes, America fought for their rights. Their citizens, their youth to suffer. They pay price. Israel too. I could remember Netanyahu currently said that they are the Israelites fight for their independence with their blood. But when it comes to Nigeria, here nobody wants to fight with his blood to defend his country and gain his independence. You are Jakpa. That place you are going, is it safer? Is it more important, more distant than your own place?
So are you saying that if you have opportunity now that everything will be done for you to travel to US, you are abandon the visa, say because you are fighting for the struggle of Biafra, you will not go?
Listen to me. That's why I say this is the problem. Because these are not being properly put in place here. That is why our mindset have been corrected to go out and make the ends meet. You get, I don't know if you get my point.
I'm getting
because
you.
We are now okay. Let's go out. The country we are in is not producing. Let's go to a better environment to at least to try our luck in order to come home and do something for our family, even our aged parents. You understand? And even that this country is properly arranged, you understand? Nobody will be thinking of traveling. Let me tell you this, for your information. How many of Algerians how many of Egyptians, how many of Moroccans, how many of Tunisians, they are Japa? How many of them do you used to see in
But
overseas?
evangelist, before this Japa of 18, before 2015, the Japa trending in Nigeria is not as worse like this. The Japa came since this APC government took over
Because of
power.
the system of the government, because the leaders are doing bad.
But if you talk about this Japa of 18, because I don't agree with you on this, even if I thought if Biafra come into existence today, Igbos are number one in Nigeria, tribe in Nigeria. They love traveling from one place to another.
Excuse me. The system and the maltreatment they are giving the Igbo, that is why Igbos are looking for a place to breathe.
You mean even leaving their own state and come to another man's state to develop the man's state? Is it because of the treatment?
No, coming to Lagos to develop Lagos was as a result of the scam that Nigeria scam every Igbo man mentally, ideologically.
Or are you saying by not allowing the Igbo region to develop?
Not by not allowing the Igbo regions to develop, by putting it in the way of one Nigeria. The word political scam, political yahoo, political 419, one Nigeria. So Igbo people believe that we are one, that since the Lagos state is a place that is being at least advanced a little. No, during the war, they both Russia, England, coupled with Nigeria, they damaged many places in the southeast, which we believe in one Nigeria that could be repaired up to this very moment. Remember, in case if you don't know what prompted for this agitation, it was the marginalization coupled with what we have suffered in the past, which federal government have refused to put in place up to this very moment. That was why we decided, let's separate and let us go and do what? And build our land and develop our place. Go to the book of Nehemiah. The Bible said in the book of Nehemiah that they got to a point that Jerusalem was brought down. What happened? And Nehemiah, being the cupbearer, went to the king and they do what? Solicit for a letter to allow him to visit Jerusalem, to go and rebuild Jerusalem. So it's not a sin, it's not a crime for us to cry for us to go and build our land, which Nigeria has failed to build as one Nigeria. Let's go. We want to leave Nigeria and build our place. And let me tell you this, well, by the time we finish, we leave this country, go and write it down. Yata Kabusha, this is a prophetic utterance. Go and write it down today, write today's date. I know in many years to come, some people will keep the record to revisit it. Time is coming when Igbo man will not be living Igbo land.
Okay.
Do you hear what I say?
Time will come.
Time will come when Igbo man will not like to travel out of Igbo
When
land.
they get their
After our freedom, watch out. With the time, Igbos will not like to travel again.
Why do you say so?
Many Igbo men today that have God have blessed, that God have used even to develop Lagos State is no longer. How many times do you see them travel? They only go and enjoy themselves and come back and continue their business because they have made it. Everywhere, man. So by the time we go and build our country, establish our country and do our country the way it should, and everybody has his or her right in a due time, in a due way, without harassment, without intimidation, without frustration, without oppression, you will see that the Igbos will hardly travel. Because what you are looking in Sokoto will be there in your Sokoto. You understand me? And whereby everything you have all these things. Why am I traveling? The purpose of traveling is not to go and hustle and earn my ends meet and come back and take care of my little ones and take care of my aged parents. That's all. What else again? Whereby you have every society. Okay, let me tell you. What stopped Nigeria for not giving Igbos the seaport? Are you telling me that?
I wanted to ask you the same question.
Are you telling me that we don't have a seaport in the southeast? We have, but the Nigerian federal government shut it down. They did not allow it to function. Because as soon as that started happening now, the rate at which Igbos will be bringing goods in Lagos State will drop. And the rate at which Igbos will live in Lagos will drop.
Could it be the reason why they don't allow the Igbos to go?
automatically.
Okay.
They know if any development start taking place in the southeast now, and we start to dominate and produce and have things on our own, definitely what am I doing here? What will I be doing here? Baba, what will I be doing here? A Yoruba man, a landlord, somebody will wake up. He say you are increasing your house rent. The next you begin insult me that is feeding you.
Okay, Biafra all over the world. For the sake of the viewers who are watching, who are not in Nigeria, watching us live now, what do you have to say to them? The mood that is happening in the southeast today about preparation that truly Nnamdi Kanu is going to come to 2024. They want to hear from you. What is
By the
happening?
special grace of God, I have believed in Nigeria. I have lost hope in Nigeria. But I still believe with God all things are possible. You know, releasing and freeing Nnamdi Kanu is not a thing of today. They have been saying it, they will release him this, they will release him tomorrow. They will. So until I see, seeing is believing. But that my own faith and my belief is that nothing will happen to Nnamdi Kanu and nothing must happen to him. Nothing is going to happen to him and nothing must happen to him. If Nigeria like, if all the governors imposed in the southeast like, let them fight to make sure they keep him there. But one day, our leader will come out. And when he comes out, the celebration, we will celebrate it in a grand finale.
Okay, before we leave it here, the Biafra evangelist, we heard that there is crack in this Biafra the Samuel Ekpan team. Right now, as we talk about now, they say the doctor Oyabweze have dissolved the cabinet of Samuel Ekpan. In fact, they call themselves the three wise men, that they cannot submit to this woman, that this woman is too proud, this woman is too arrogant. What is going on?
My dear, point of correction, because when you say dissolve, people will think that the woman completely chase everybody away and start forming another alliance different from what is already on the ground. It's a lie. What happened there is this. Nigerian government, you understand, planted sabotage. Let me, for your information, most of the things that happens against Simon Ekpan was from, some of them was from the inner caucus. Those ones that Nigerian government planted in their midst. All those agents of Nigeria. No, people, you are just saying it is as if the woman is. Some of them are agents from Federal Republic of Nigeria planted in the midst to be gathering information and to be finding a way. You see, do you know the reason why? One of the reasons why Simon Ekpan was not presently there on that December, on that
On the 2nd of December.
do you know why? Because an enemy has been planted. There was every tendency of his life being taken. You understand me? Nigerians have planted their own agents in their midst. You understand me? So, not that the woman scatter, no. She want to sanitize that place. And there is another thing, because I listened to her. She said, as at yesterday was Thursday, she made a comment, a statement, that some people that she suspend, and she recently suspended one person. Reason is this: these people has been bought over by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They are saboteurs. Just like the same way that you bought some people to sabotage our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. You understand me? So, and now, by the special grace of God, that's why you see sanitizing this group, those bad eggs. Not that they are bad eggs anyway, accurately like that, but those ones that will make this dream not to be achieved must be what? Not to kill them, no. You can't. We don't share the blood. They are
Okay,
still our
evangelist, let me
brothers. We just remove them from the movement to achieve what we intend to achieve.
Okay, evangelist, let me cut you. They said the Biafra army are not ready to work with this doctor Is it Abueze they call her?
Or Abueze.
Or Abueze, they are not ready to work with her. They said they cannot submit to her. Right now, you know, Igbo, they hardly submitted for a woman to lead. Don't you think that is a very big problem for Biafra as it is right now?
I have not heard from, as at yesterday, I saw some messages from some of the recent, the French commanders. I didn't see them making such statement. I don't know where you get this from. And there is something I want you to understand. When it comes to Biafra issue, Nigerian network doesn't give a concrete information. What is happening in the southeast, Nigerian government is not bringing it. It's not giving the news. But to the people international are getting the information. Sometimes just my phone will ring. I don't know. It says it's coming from America, the other Germany from there. That is it. They will be asking me some questions that I didn't see in newspaper. Neither did I hear it in Nigerian news. But it's happening in Igbo land, in the southeast. Many things that is happening there that Nigeria is not giving us information. So don't go there.
Okay, Biafra evangelist, let me ask you this question. This is a festive period we are. Right now, Arise News was interviewing one of the army in general of Nigeria Army last week. Why is it that the armies, the custom officer, the police, almost Nigeria, they move all of them to southeast? Whereas if you are moving from here to north, you hardly see any of these people. Where they are even terrorists, they are killing people, they are doing almost everything. Why must it be east everything? And he's saying that it's because they are trying to safeguard and all that. What do you have to say about that?
They are not safeguarding anything. Do you know why? Tinubu, APC, they believe by deploying all the uniform men in the southeast, that will mount fear to us. We are fearless. No matter your checkman, no matter your uniform people on the street, you cannot intimidate us. We are both Federal Republic of Nigeria intimidation. You people cannot intimidate us. We are fearless people. We have made up our mind to take the bull by the horn. Deploy them the more, Tinubu, deploy them the more. But in your own place, you look at the Fulanis where they are having different Al-Qaeda and co as terrorists. You did not deploy soldiers. Thank God it's coming from you, the moderator. Thank God it's not from my mouth. But let me tell you, that is to show you how they intend to oppress every Igbo man, every Igbo citizen, every Biafran people. The international bodies, let them hear me and let them watch it. That has been the system of Nigeria against the Igbos. They have been running it for years, trying to oppress us, trying to subdue us, trying to marginalize us, but we are fearless. You cannot intimidate us. Tinubu, you cannot intimidate us. With all your armies, we will continue to come out victoriously. Biafra must stand.
Okay, evangelist, as we talk right now, the state of Imo State, where Hope Uzodinma, the man that came forth from the election and he became the governor of the state.
The imposed governor. No, the imposed governor.
Okay, the imposed governor, just as you have said, we hardly see any youth in the southeast, even male youth now, because they say army are everywhere in Imo State, moving from one house to another. Only you see a male youth in the southeast now. What are the Biafrans? What are they doing about it?
There is something I want you to understand. Thank God it's coming from you once again. And I believe the whole world are watching us here. You are hearing it now from the moderator. What Nigerian uniform men, Nigerian police, Tinubu deploy them, Nigerian soldiers, Nigerian police and the herdsmen, what they are doing to Igbo people, visiting house to house, kidnapping our youth and killing them and taking some to the prison unjustly. Injustice to unknown destination. But in the north, let me tell you, in Niger State, 3 days ago, some people were killed. In Bono, people were killed. In Plateau, people are murdered. So many places in the north and in the middle belt. But Tinubu never deployed soldiers there. He never deployed arms there. Tunji is working freely in the north, operating as he like. He never deployed soldiers there. Look at the mighty Allah leader. They are protesting, fighting that he must be released. Tinubu never do anything because he's a Fulani, he's a Nigerian. Because Igbos, the Southeast Igbos, are the people that need to face oppression. They need to be subdued. They need to squeeze them. Tinubu, you cannot squeeze, or you too small to squeeze the Biafra. And
Okay,
we must come out.
Evangelist,
We
before
must
I will let
succeed.
you go,
We must make it. We are already victorious. ICC is waiting for you. You people should come outside.
Evangelist, before I let you go,
Excuse me, my dear.
so before I let you go, Evangelist, before I let you go, Evangelist, as it is right now, many people in the southeast are no longer believing on the Ohanese because they felt that they
We
are
never, excuse me, we never have of Ohanese. What we have is an organization or set of group of elderly people siphoning money from the Federal Republic of Nigeria into their own personal purse, not Ohanese. Ndibo, Ohanese for themselves. They never fight for us. Ever since they organized it 1975 up to this date, how many profit have we profited? What kind of impact have they played in the Southeast? So they are not playing anything important. They are not doing anything in the Southeast. They are only for themselves and themselves all alone. It's a political. I don't just want to mock them or to curse them. You understand? They are just political non-entities, senseless set of people.
okay.
They
Thank you.
come together to alliance with the Nigerian government to intimidate their families, their family members, their brothers. But God will disgrace all of you.
Now,
Thank you.
even the governors, you don't have anything to say about the governors?
The governors, they are imposed governors in the southeast. They are not southeast governors.
You may include it, Alessoti that is doing water in the
Excuse
Abia
me,
State.
Alex Oti now, because that one is trying to do the right thing, the needful. Look at the game they are playing already against him. That is to tell you, in the southeast, what they are looking for is a man that will come and kill Igbo man, not the one that will come and take care of Igbo man.
Thank you so much for having you, for joining us this morning. We look forward to see you tomorrow. Thank you,
God
the
bless
only
you.
Biafra evangelist. Thank you so much
I
for joining
remain the
us.
only truthful one. Truth, they say, is bitter, but Bible says we should continue to speak that truth, and that is what Nigeria doesn't want to hear, and I will continue to tell them.
Viewers, thank you for joining us this morning. We are very happy. We are excited. The mood that is happening in the southeast right now, jubilation, as we are waiting for the arrival, the only leader, the only king, the only prophet, Nnamdi Kanu, to join the masses who are gladly waiting for him before the end of this year. We are in high expectation. As I talk to you, watching my last video I forwarded yesterday, you could see the jubilations everywhere in the southeast. Thank you for joining us this morning. We are glad that you join us. Please don't forget that you join us The Waymaker TV as we brought anything concerning Biafra, what is happening in Nigeria, to your doorstep. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for joining us this morning. Thank you.